Something like that I'd be willing to put a bid for. We're going to go upstairs. I'm going to get on the stage and get a better shot.
All the time, my wife happened to notice that yearbook, so.
These are original lights to the building.
Oh, yeah. This is a class of 33, and this is a class of 27.
What, the statues?
Yeah.
This is nothing that's Washington.
Yes.
I worked as his secretary for a office practice class.
What was the date on Lincoln?
The bus was 33. The stand is 27.
Also over here is 32 too.
1932 for George. Looks like the same old maroon curtains.
I don't think so.
Well, they could.
Maroon is maroon.
Maroon is maroon.
Yep.
Just like to think it's original. That
was
one.
our class colors, maroon and gold.
Yeah.
Long plots and everything, what have you.
These are the ones I remember.
Those are original casing windows, gold is all.
Yeah, and you sweated a lot in the summertime.
You got it.
Yeah, it got hot in here. You open the windows of the class, it wasn't much of a relief, really.
Yeah, but things were, I'm just saying about Miss Gray's class, how the kids must behave so much when he was in her class. But they didn't do that when I was here. Things had changed.
Things are different, of course.
Is that room
You
two?
want something?
This was Mr. Pavin's science class,
Haven, yeah.
room 208.
He was still here when I was here.
And over there in the corner was Mr. Westerdale's
Westerdale.
drawing, mechanical drawing.
Really?
Yeah, in fact, his landlady was his daughter is my landlady.
Yes, you do.
Can we get in?
Yeah, I got the key to
Oh,
everything.
great.
Do you remember Mr. Thompson?
He was a science teacher.
I had him for geography
Storage,
or history,
basically.
one or the other. And he did barbering as a side occupation.
Oh, yeah?
Teachers didn't
Yeah,
make
that's right.
that much money back then.
This is Mr. Westerdale's old class, mechanical drawing. I had it in '66, I
A
think.
lot of these rooms are just storage at the moment.
I hope they do auctions and things. Everybody to get a.
You know, that I'll tell you what's worth a lot of money. Downstairs in the front, that oak case,
Yes, yes.
that huge oak case,
Yes.
that would be worth some money.
It would, it really would.
That was donated by the class, if I remember, from 1947.
Really?
But back then, we put in here. Somebody broke the glass out of one of the doors.
Yeah, it's been that way for a while. In fact, I cleaned up the mess. I took the glass out of that and there's a cracker.
This was donated by the class of, see if I can get it, 1941.
41, yep.
So this is when World War II started. This class donated this case.
Yep, that was it.
Now this is where we just came.
Some guy didn't make it back to River Rouge.
That's right.
1939.
Yeah, there was this drinking fountain up here too.
They haven't taken that out yet?
No,
They talked about putting it in the old school.
that's beautiful. Right.
I don't mean to go so fast, but this guy's giving us a walking tour and I got to keep up with him.
All the things are
I had homeroom in room 212.
This is the freshman garage.
These are some of the old lockers. This is one of the old water fountains donated from 1939, the class of 1939. And Mr. Boudry said he's going to try and save this and put this in the new school. And over here is a mural at the entrance to the hall, the auditorium.
The classes are gone.
There goes, they're right there.
Oh, okay. They have them on the walls. Get all of that.
I'll read it. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta get the light.
What class did you say you were?
56.
It says, honesty, integrity, love, chastity, poise. Religion, morality, and knowledge being necessary to good government and the happiness of mankind, schools and the means of education shall forever be encouraged. Ordinance of 1787. Well, now to be politically correct nowadays, they had to take religion and morality out of this, the way things are going now. But we won't dwell on the negative. This is looking down. This is on the second floor. This is where most of my classes were held. And over here was another old water fountain. Class of 1937. I made this look like a little cafeteria now. All the chairs were taken out. Set up like a theater.
This is 27,
color.
right here.
Teacher when I was going to school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in a minute. I want to get this case. I'll be there in a second. 1935, this case was donated. And we're going to get a picture of some old
Father went there, but he didn't graduate.
of the other classes. One is Dr. You find Dr. Tenegli?
Yeah, it's right here.
There he is.
That's nice, yeah.
That's the guy that delivered me.
Uh-huh.
You got your yearbook anyway, don't you, Gene?
Yeah,
You're in June?
the second row on this bottom.
There you are.
The second one, yeah, the second row.
There's Gene.
All young and ready to go.
Yep.
Take on the world.
Sure, it must have been.
Okay, we're on the third floor now.
Yeah.
And if memory serves me, 328 was Miss Gray's.
Yeah, that's this first.
Can we get in here?
Sure. It's open anyway.
Hot dog. This is it, I think.
Yeah.
Gene, there used to be a doorway going back over here, and they used to have the kiln back over here.
Yeah, this is entirely different.
Was this an art room?
Art room, yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
She lived at, some apartments over near Greenfield Village. Can't remember the name of it.
The board off?
But this was the old art class.
Yes, yes, it was.
And the typing class was at the end of the hall on this same wall, but it was at the very end. Mr. Westerdale.
Miss-
Westerdale, was it Westerdale?
He was mechanical drawing teacher when.
Westover.
Westover.
Westover. Good guy.
Yeah, I know.
In your film works, huh?
Oh yeah. This is a keeper.
Here it is. Used to have downstairs too.
Right.
Grab us an old seat when they tear her down. I'm going to come rummaging, Gene, and
Well, you let me know if you hear about it in advance.
if they'll give it away, if they'll sell it, or whatever, however they do it. Like the chandeliers.
I'm sure they're all the kids that went here, most of them would want.
They can have a brick. I'll have the chandelier. Seemed like I was.
000.
I'm sitting in a seat I usually did, right upstairs in the middle. In the old auditorium. Get a close up of these benches. They're old timey. So as you were leaving, go to your locker room, grab your wraps, put on your rubbers, and charge down these stairs. Because Mom had dinner ready. She might have fried chicken and fried potatoes and all that good stuff. And fly down here and all scramble like mad for the doors. Want to be in the movies? Get homesick. This is River Rouge. Over there's the old shoe store where Ma worked. Yeah, the old Reno building. See, they got the shoe store blocked off now.
Allen's Jewelry is now Allen's Gifts and Imports.
Yeah. That's the store those poor people were killed.
Yeah. I'll always remember that. Very happy.
It could have been the shoe store, you know?
Well, Mom was robbed at one time. Just thankfully.
Yeah, and you know she stood up to that one guy? This school was erected in 1921. And students graduated from this school up until 1997. Well, we're going to say goodbye to old Rouge High School.